Hey everybody, Chris Rupp here, YouTube guy, music producer extraordinaire, and former director of the band Home Free. I'm going to take you now on one of my favorite journeys, going back in time to some of the songs that I loved performing with the band, and kind of the behind the scenes information of how we got to where we got to and how they got put together. Alright? So first off, if you like everything I'm doing, find me on all the social media stuff, add me on all the different things, love to stay in touch with you guys. And if you want to watch the video ahead of time, you can do that at the link above. Alright? Okay, so today we're going to jump into Full of Cheer. This is an original song that Home Free did. Tim wrote this guy. We ended up naming the entire album after this one original track, Full of Cheer. And this was kind of the anti-Christmas song of all the things he's so happy that the character's on his own now. And we decided to film this with what was 5th Gen Films at the time. And we did this in Portland, Oregon, amongst several other videos we were doing. We did a bunch of them, which we always did in groupings. And this one, 5th Gen had wanted to do the Advent calendar, so all the different doors that open up. And so we wanted to create little scenes within them for each of us to kind of do that. So you'll see that as we go along here. And it's just a fun video. This was so great. We'll get to it, but my little hairpiece, the toupee that was in there with the mullet and everything, that was just in the barn, the place we were filming at. Until last minute I said, I'm going to wear that for the video and put it on, and it was so much fun. So anyway, let's jump into this thing together. Full of Cheer. Let me put the old headphones on. Okay, here we go. So, alright, originally we wanted to kind of set this up as this sort of moody boy band kind of thing, because you don't know what's coming, right? This is brief little bell chords, the do-do-do-do-doos, and we're kind of setting the scene before we switch it over. Just in time to see your taillights moody lighting. Oh, it's very angsty. It seems that all she left behind was a note that said, I'm sorry, I must cowboy hat at this point. Did she really leave me here all alone? Oh, it's so sad. This time of year. We're pulling away to our doors. So, 5th Gen, Riley and Kenzie and Jimmy, they built this little door frame set thing, and we just kept changing the numbers for each of the days that we're opening up in the calendar. It's cool how they decided to do this. I'm gonna save an arm and a leg this Christmas. I'm gonna have some money come New Year. These are all our scenes. Bells are ringing, choirs are singing, and my pockets are jingling. My baby left me full of cheer. Rob doing the Home Alone thing. Get out of my scene, Rob! So every time we did these little scenes, we're trying to think, what can we do differently that the other person hadn't done, because each person has their one take, through the whole scene. And so we're coming up with different things like this. To the world, my baby's gone. And then they edit it so they have one giant screen here, and they're taking all of our little individual tracks and then minimizing them and putting them in each little spot. So, like in this scene right now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the overall 8 videos that are playing at the same time, just positioned. What's the word? Positioned well. I can't think. The world, my baby's gone. My future never looked so bright. And truth be told, I can't recall the last time I enjoyed a silent night. A little Brady Bunch kind of thing too. Fire up the Yuletide log and pour me a bucket. Like seriously, that horrible toupee thing. And that sweater is an ugly Christmas sweater that I think Tim had bought that for me years ago in the early Home Free Christmas runs that we were doing back in like 2010, 2011. He had bought that for me, and I've used it for a couple different video projects now because it lights up and it's just so awful. Okay, so that was Rob doing his gopher thing from the sing-off that kind of made him famous for a bit. New Year,
Bells are ringing, choirs are singing.
Adam doesn't have a head.
And my pockets are jingling. My baby left me full of cheer. Oh, just
Rob's a good
got a
whistler.
Christmas card.
I haven't watched this in a while. This is funny. We're so happy.
The family's all chipped in and paid for my account. It matched.
I'm gone in my scene.
Oh, I'm gonna save an army.
And the 25th has us back there. So I'm doing this, the farmer thing, you know, with the American Gothic. That's what I was going for there. The 25th door is the biggest one, and that's the scene with all 5 of us back together. And you see in the first video up here, we still have our original scene as well. So 1 to 25.
I'm gonna have some money come New Year. Bells are ringing, choirs are singing, and my pockets are jingling. My baby left me full of cheer.
Lost it. I'm lost. I'm trying to count which room I'm supposed to be in.
My baby left me full of cheer. Hey!
And the door shut. That's them pushing it off on the side to close the doors. I think we might have had string on them as well to pull them, something like that from the bottom. So anyway, that was full of cheer. That was just a fun day, fun video shoot. They're long like they all tend to be, but just the creativity of us putting it together with 5th Gen, those are some good times. I like that one a lot. I'm glad to bring that one back to the memory tree. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to my channel and find all of my home free reaction videos as well as lots of other people, plus my own material that I've been doing over the last 6 years. I hope you enjoyed this. I sure did, and I will see you next time.
Shepherds watch our king.